Hi everyone, this is Megan and I'm here with process video number 24. Got a picture of my son and I at the beach playing in the sand, and I didn't have a full piece of paper left in this kit, so I taped some scraps together to make an 8.5 by 11. And I'm just going to show you some of the scraps and stickers and washi and stuff that I plan on using. This layout goes pretty quickly because I thought I already had in mind what I basically wanted to do with it. So I've got some washi down to cover up that seam down the middle, and I decide to put a second row on that to make it a little bit thicker. Maybe. Yes, I do. And I've already matted the photo on that blue paper. And I know I want to use this tag, but it says, or it has a little stork on it with like info about when your baby was born, so I need to cover that part up because this is not a layout about a baby being born. My son is a year old in this photo, so I found some blue baker's twine to put in that tag, and I don't like the yellowy orange color shining through, so I just covered the back of that hole with a piece of blue. And I'm going to layer that underneath the photo the way that I like it. Oh, and I'm deciding that I want things to stand out a little bit more, a little more defined, so I'm outlining everything with a black marker, just on the very edge. And there's also like black outlines in that washi tape, so I thought that it kind of made it go a little bit better. Next, I'm going to tape that down, and I think the next thing I do is create a little cluster down at the left hand side in the corner. Nope, the next thing I do is work on the title, which is going to be Barefoot in the Sand. And those tiny blue letter stickers that I used to write in they're kind of too tall for what I wanted them for, so I'm trimming them down a bit. And also, I didn't have an E in I think I also didn't have an I. So what I did was I took my white gel pen and I put a little dot on the top to make an I. I think it was a J I used, and I put a dot on the top. And then for the E, I took a letter C and just drew a tiny line in to turn it into an E. And that worked perfectly. You can't really tell. And it says Barefoot in the Sand. Now I have these stickers that came from a boy sticker sheet with lots of glitter and like robots and planets and rocket ships and stuff, and I'm having a really hard time using them up. So I decided to take a couple of the planets and cut off the rings around them just so they look like little circles, and then when I cut them in half I can kind of layer them behind the photo. And you can't really tell that they're supposed to be planets, but it adds a little bit of sparkle and brings in some more of the colors from the layout. And I really like the way that came out. And I got to use 2 of the planet stickers, so that was a plus. Now I'm outlining some little banner pieces to put down here in the left-hand corner. I'm going to do my journaling under the photo, so there's a large space in between this embellishment cluster in the photo. I don't do the journaling on camera, so you won't see that until the still photos at the end. But here I am layering on some more stickers, and this one says beach. I I cannot remember what that yellow one at the bottom says. Oh, and just to make the planets that I cut into half circles look more like they belong, I'm putting a little bit of yellow half circles under there. It helps that word beach stand out on the corner of the photo as well. And I do not have any enamel dots that are going to match this layout. Oh, I'm messing around with this for a couple minutes. Those keep popping out from where I want them. But I know I want to add on a little something, and I don't have enamel dots to match. So what I do is take my regular paper punch, and I think I'm going to get ready to do that now. Oh, maybe I'm going to add some washi tape to this cluster down here. And now I'm going to use my hole punch to make some, they're not enamel dots, but just a little something to sprinkle around the page to make it look finished. So I'm going to do a couple of yellow ones. I think I do 3 of each actually. 3 yellow, 3 red, and 3 blue. And I do 1 at each little cluster, or I do 1 of each color at each of the clusters. And I'm going to use my glossy accents to glue those down. And this gets clogged every time, even though I put the cover back on. So I just use my little pokey tool. I don't know what you call that, but it's a pokey tool. And I cleared out the end of the glossy accents so I could glue down all of those little circles that I punched out. And then I'm going to turn the camera off, get my journaling done, come back with some still photos and up-close photos of all of the embellishments. So thank you everyone for watching, and I think I'm looking for one last thing, but decide that I'm finished. So thanks so much for watching everyone, and I hope you'll join me for my Kill a Kit video, which will be coming up, I think, after this video. So thank you everyone for watching. See you next time. Bye.